All right, we're on lanes 21, 22. We're right in the middle of the card game area, so it's going to be a lot of traffic around. The way it's going to be, I have left 4 10 pins in the first 7 frames, and of course I missed one. I got 115 in the 7th.
Yeah, gonna make the 2-2-2. How you doing?
Okay, so in the first frame, I leave a 4-9. Then I go light and leave a 2-pin. 10-pin. 10-pin strike. 10-pin, 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 9-pin. That ball's not going right to the pins right. I'm taking the wrist thing off. I'm just going to realign everything for doing that. Probably throw the slow shot. I'm tired of it. All right, so that hung on my thumb, but somehow it struck.
Nice game, John. We're all seeing. I know I can't see it. Yeah. Yes, 2:30. We can see it on one eye.
Hey, well, we can add another 10 pin and another 9 pin to my resume. 174. Alright, so that 10 frame, another 9 pin, another 10 pin. So I have nothing to lose. I'm going to try iron hand number 2.
What you do still? For the first game? Good evening. Yeah, the thing is, a little, man. I can do 4-7 is my best.
Three 9 pins on the same lane. It's amazing to me. I throw a conventional grip ball, and I don't throw any ball at all. And I'm leaving 9 pins. I need to go back down to 15. Alright, my thumb is sticking a little bit. However, I think I can adjust. I'm still a little hanging the thumb, but striking, so.
What? You stop? You suck. Tebow, what up? What's running? You know what they're doing, man?
So that time I actually missed a little right, well, a lot right, and it faced up dead flush.
Yo, you gotta take that out.
Boy, oh boy. As soon as I let that go, I just guaranteed it was a 10 pin. And it was. Sometimes I know too much. All right. Might be time to move left on that lane. The other lane I can't move.
Should have waited for it. There it is. Just came up.
Goodness gracious.
See, you came back to her. This is like the old Ray I know. 260, 150.
Hey, John.
I don't know. 4-9 pins on lane 22. It's incredible.
Oh, taking a left hand turn. Nine right-handers. First ball moves too. Alright, 10 legs! Put them up! Don't leave it on the tall fat guy.
I actually moved a half a board left off the trip 4. I missed a little right, but here's the way I feel. You know, 4 stone 9 pins, a pocket 7-9. I've left them with this thing on, with the other one on, and with no wrist thing on. But here's the other. Let's watch Brian. It's a strike. The lead-up guy on the other team has a front 8. Yeah. So we're gonna watch him too, just because. This is the way I feel. My shoulder hurts. Partially from bowling, partially from work. Probably more from work than bowling. But my shoulder hurts. You know, I'm throwing the ball too hard to justify it if I'm not going to improve my scores. So I feel like taking every risk thing off. Here goes the guy in front of you. Another 9. Well, he came off the shot just a little bit, but not that bad. I just feel like taking the wrist thing off. Throwing the ball nice and slow. And I'll tell you one thing. If I did that for the whole season, 34 weeks or whatever it is, after that amount of time, my opinion is that my average will be higher than trying to make these micro adjustments every week. And that's just how I feel. If you can contest that, you can agree with it. It doesn't really matter to me. That's how I feel it is. And I try to do the best I can every week, but tonight it's just aggravating me because my shoulder's very sore. My knee is starting to bother me from throwing the ball hard. Go back to throwing the ball soft. Give me 3 or 4 frames. I'll readjust.
Always that touchy. Everyone walking away. Did we have this conversation already? Yeah, you got quantity. Whoever gets you, very happy. You never come back like this. We go. Anytime you want to help out, like that.
We're coming down to 9th frame, coming down to 10th frame kind of game. We have each have four guys on strike doing
Do I need the caption on a Stone 7, really? All right, here's the story of my night. Okay. You see where this the red bag is? That's my seat. I can't even sit in my seat right now. That's how tonight is so far. That's how my night's going. So just to let you know.
One more frame.
Look at this. Yeah, I guess it is.
I know.
Alright, 206 with all that. And I'll tell you what, that lane has really developed a little hook spot in there. I gotta move farther. And the funny thing is, I have a hard time detecting that when I'm throwing it harder. Right now, I can tell after a shot. I move the board after the first shot. I'm moving another board or two after that shot. I got a better read on the lanes when I'm blowing like I did that frame. So here we go.
You're no fun. You're no fun.
I fired that guy.
One at a time, go.
All right, wow, that was good. I'm a good 5 to 6 boards left of where I was at one time with my feet on that lane.
He can shoot a car. I don't know where he put it. Strikes on the Get him another card.
I took a guess at that board. That lane was one board tighter, and I was right. See, that 10 pin is acceptable to me, totally acceptable, because I tugged at a board and it just entered at the not quite in a roll and not at the right angle. That's perfectly acceptable. And some of these other 10 pins, where I'm wearing the wrist support and throwing it hard, it just makes my shoulder hurt. Right now, my shoulder's feeling actually better without even thinking about it.
Yes. Third game? I put these back?
I knew that was a chop from the minute it left my hand. The first shot, I moved my feet left in anticipation of the third game transition because I know they're hooking more and more. And I moved like a frame too early on that lane.
Second high handicap game goes to Tiny Little with the 306. And he also won the 9 in a row pot.
They're the worst.
Hey, king, queen.
So that lane I didn't move on, and I should have. The other lane I did move on, I shouldn't have. Put me in jail. I need to be behind bars.
Big deal. I don't have nothing to go over here, bro. I get private. Ugliest fucking choice
So I moved a half a board back right, and that almost was too much. So now, the next time on that lane, I'll move another half a board left to where I was when I left the 2-4-5. On this other lane, 21, I'm moving left. If I tuck it in the oil, I might miss a head bit or leave a bucket. But that's what I have to do. I am the only person on the team who has not left the Greek church tonight. So I'm obviously due.
Okay, Dad. Everybody strikes. Everybody strikes. Woohoo! Everybody strikes. Thank you.
Yeah, Mike. One more.
All right, the bow, bell in the bow.
Max, your lane is now available. Max, your lane is now available.
We have 3 nines right now.
Eat kid, you get one?
I absolutely love that shot off my hand.
Let's go.
I moved a little more than a board left from the 3-6-10. I also thought I made the spare. It's exactly what I said I was going to do. I moved the extra half a board left to exactly where I was when I left the 2-4-5. So I was only a little bit late or a little bit early on my move. This other lane, that's the other lane is going crazy. I got to move another full board.
Terrible cards. Terrible cards.
All right. On that lane, I'm as deep, actually deeper than I've ever been in the league, not counting pre-bowling. That's as deep as I've ever been left. And I love to play left, but I mean,
What do I got? We got anything over
when
here?
one lane's going one direction, the other lane's not quite going there. It's interesting. All right, my battery's finished. I'll have to. Happy New Year. I'll have to talk when I type. So that's it. Bye.